So this is what we're making, a bumpy bracelet, just for something a little bit different. So this is just for fun and something a little bit different. And the material is sterling, 0.65 of a millimeter thick, 6 inches or 150 millimeters long, and I think we're going to do this about 19 millimeters. So this is going to be a cuff, and I'm just going to cut this on my bench shear. A couple of little texture marks so that I don't have to search for the scratch. Now I want to just round the ends on this, so I'm just going to take my shears and cut just like that. Take my Swiss number 2 cut flat hand file, make a nice curve. And just smooth off the edge. Do both ends. Now this is a little bit hard for what we want to do, so we're going to anneal it. So just heat it until it's a dull red, quench it in water, and you don't need to pickle it at this point. So I annealed it, quenched it in water. So we'll dry it off. Now I'm going to hallmark and trademark it now because it's nice and soft. And what we're doing shouldn't damage these. And if it does, it'll still be readable. Now, I made an embossing tool just by polishing the end of a welding hammer. And that's going to put our marks in the middle. Now, we're working from the back, and I have a piece of soft pine timber. And we want to put our hallmark up because when we put the mark on there for that dimple, we want that dimple to come up on the outside. So we're just going to go over the whole piece. And we're going to have those little marks, little raised marks over the whole piece. You don't have to kill it, just light taps will do nicely because it's annealed. And you just have a look at it as you're hammering because you can see the marks, and if it's missing a couple, put them in. So just have a look. Make sure that your embossed marks are everywhere. Cool. Now it's time to shape it. Now I'm just using my brass 2-inch toe ball for this. And the only thing that's special is my Bonnie Doon urethane hammer. And it's special because it's soft enough that it forms itself around the ball. So we just want to curve it without flattening out our bumps. And you can do a little bit of your curving by hand, and then use your hammer to smooth it out. And you can just spread it. Now at this point you can see the oxides because I haven't pickled it. I'm going to pickle it at this point, but I'm not going to polish it on the wheel. I'm just going to polish it in my rotary tumbler. Alright, we're out of the pickle. You can see how this is a dull silver. Well, that's fine silver. If you polish this on the wheel, the fine silver will come off. If you polish it in a tumbler, it'll just burnish it. So I'm going to put it in a tumbler. Alright, we're out of the tumbler, and I've rinsed it off. So there it is, our bumpy bracelet.